Hello, I'm Angel, and this is Healthful Choices. Today, I thought I'd answer some of the most common questions I get about my long walks. As you know, these long walks have been in training for a 50-mile-in-a-day walk, and the first question is, how is the 50-mile walk going to work? The plan is to do it all in one 24-hour period. My husband and my companion's sister are going to be our sort of road crew. They're going to meet us along the way with water and food. The plan is to start very early in the morning at a trailhead very, very south of Dayton and walk until we reach 50 miles. How do I do this? Some people write in the comment section, I walk 2 miles or I walk 3 miles and I feel like my feet are gonna fall off. How do you do it? And I can completely relate to that feeling. I started out walking a mile and then I increased it slowly but surely. I wouldn't say that I was ever necessarily in pain. Pain is bad, but there were certainly times when I was uncomfortable, and there were times when recovering from a walk was certainly uncomfortable. And I just continued to walk the same distance until I felt comfortable again, and then I would increase the distance, or I would try to decrease the time. I have a foot care regimen that I'm pretty dedicated to. I have rest day workouts that I do, and by rest day I mean days that I don't walk or run. And those workouts are total body. There are times when I pepper in specific workouts, like in March I worked on my glutes because I need to have strong glutes. Last month I did the ab challenge because I need to have a strong core. Just places where I think I could use a little bit more focus just to continue to strengthen and propel myself and prepare myself for the trail. Another question is, how do I have the time to do this? The walk to the Air Force Museum was 8 hours of walking. Last week's walk was 8.5 hours of walking. It's quite a period of time. It's an entire day. So I could appreciate the commitment. Before I started my weight loss journey, I had some health problems, and I decided that I wanted to get healthy. That was one of my big whys. And when I looked at my whys, I had to really consider how had I gotten into the situation that I was in, because I had been fit. Most of my life had been spent in the military. So what had I done? And the reality was, I let everything come before fitness and health. I did not make the time to make working out a priority anymore. So I had a conversation with my husband and told him that I needed help. He needed to take on more responsibility around the house so that I would have more time to make my health and wellness a priority. And that's what we've done. He's now doing a lot more than he did a year ago around the house. Now, I used to wait until the weekend to do some of my chores, but now I'm just making time during the week to do them. It also helps that I don't watch a lot of TV anymore. I do watch quite a bit of YouTube, but that's different. I can do that on the go, right? How do I not get bored? I do have my phone with me, and I can watch YouTube videos, I can listen to music, and that's nice every once in a while. But the reality is that it's a huge drain on my battery resources, so I really have to ration that out. Honestly, I don't know how I don't get bored. When I first leave the house, my mind is full of all sorts of thoughts, like I need to stop and get dog food on my way home tomorrow, or did I close the garage door, or whatever, you know how it is. But the longer I'm out on the trail, the quieter my mind gets. The longer it is between the times that I glimpse at my watch to see how far I've walked. And I guess that's just kind of what happens. It's sort of like when you're on vacation, it takes you a few hours, maybe even a day, to decompress, and then you've reached decompression, right? And that's what happens on the run or on the walk too. For a little while, I'm still amped, and then everything just fades away. So I think that's about all of the questions. I hope that I've answered your question. If you have more questions, feel free to drop them in the comment section below, and I'll do my best to answer them. I hope that you are having a great week and that you will have a successful week going forward. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.